She rang me one day and said, I've met a nice gentleman. You said gentleman, and I'd like to bring him round to meet you. I said, that's no problem. She said, do not be surprised. He's a huge man, he's covered in tattoos, and he rides a very big motorcycle. I thought, that's lovely. Thank you, Jonah. At our stage of life, that's all we need. The Queensland government, the Queensland police are clamping down on everything bikey, and here am I about to commandeer and to be the drug cook for Trevor's gang. As we know now, Trevor's a nice gentleman. He has a couple of pictures on him, and he rides a push bike.
Today is an opportunity for us to share not only in the joy of Trevor and Jo's love, but also to reaffirm and appreciate the love and the friendship we experience in our own lives. Although this is their day, it's also a tribute to all of you. Each one of you forms an important piece in their story and happiness together, and they would like to thank you for that. You all hold a place in their hearts reserved for they've chosen to call family and friends. And they're deeply grateful for each and every one of you being here today. This is a mark of respect to the grandparents. Grandparents, as we know, play such a beautiful part in the lives of grandchildren, and they teach us so many wonderful things. A grandparent's love is definitely unconditional. Jo and Trevor are so grateful and thankful to have Trevor's Opa and Jo's Gran here with them today. And for those that can't be joining us today due to having passed on or ill health, I'm sure their hearts, love and spirit are definitely with Jo and Trevor on this, their very, very special day. I'd now like to call forward Vanessa to read the beautiful poem titled Finally.
We step aside.
Oh, you stand there. I step aside, darling. You guys are it's all about you today. There we go. Really all the way down to there. You're right. Do you want to step back? Okay. You step back.
Finally. Finally, I have found a place into which I fit. Perfectly, safely, and securely. With no doubts, no fears, no sadness, no tears. This place is filled with happiness and laughter, yet it is spacious enough to let me move around, to live my life and to be myself. This wonderful place, which I never really believed existed, I have found finally, in your arms, in your heart, and in your love.
Thank you, sweetheart. That was great. Thank you. Okay. I've had a little break with the sweaty hands. You've had a break with your... That's why you did it, isn't it? You right?
I'm good.
Okay. You move this way a little bit towards it. Yeah. And you move that way a fraction. You ready?
Yep.
Ready to do this thing?
Done.
Done. Jo, you crack me up. Trevor and Joanna, before we proceed any further, I am legally obliged to inform you that I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to the law. So before you are married in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into
You won't get me.
for life. They're nodding, they're happy about this, that's good. Do you, Trevor Anthony Butler, in front of these witnesses, take Joanna Elizabeth Ross to be your wife, to share your life with her, and do you pledge that you will love, honour and care for her with tenderness and affection through the journey of your lives together?
I do.
Correct answer. Do you, Joanna Elizabeth Ross, in front of these witnesses, take Trevor Anthony Butler to be your husband, to share your life with him, and do you pledge that you will love, honour and care for him with tenderness and affection through all the varying experiences of your life together?
I do.
That's a yes. Very good. Okay, ready? Please repeat after me, Trevor. I call upon
I call upon
the persons here present
the persons here present
to witness that I,
to witness that I,
Trevor Anthony Butler,
Trevor Anthony Butler,
take you, Joanna Elizabeth Ross,
to take you, Joanna Elizabeth Ross,
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
Joe, here is my hand
Joe, here is my hand
to hold with you,
to hold with you,
to bind us for life,
to bind us for life,
so that I will grow old with you.
so that I will grow old with you.
No mistakes.
No mistakes. Okay, Joe, please repeat after me. I call upon
I call upon
the persons here present
the persons here present
to witness that I,
to witness that I,
Joanna Elizabeth Ross,
Joanna Elizabeth Ross,
take you, Trevor Anthony Butler,
take you, Trevor Anthony Butler,
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
Trevor, here is my hand
Trevor, here is my hand
to hold with you,
to hold with you,
to bind us for life,
to bind us for life,
so that I will grow old with you.
so that I will grow old with you.
A wedding ring is worn on the third finger of the left hand because of an ancient belief that a vein from that finger leads directly to the heart. These rings tell the world that you've publicly declared your love for each other. These rings hold in them forever the happiness and joy felt by each of you today. They will stay with you always and symbolise your unity. Could you please hand Trevor Joe's wedding band? Thanks, Chris. Okay.
Congratulations.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So you get Joe's hand underneath. Yeah.
You know how this is.
And come up.
No, the other way.
Huh?
The other way.
That way?
Yep.
Right. Now, don't say anything yet. And you just lean close.
Stop. Go back.
Okay, Trevor was placing the ring on Joe's finger. You got it. It's all good. Please repeat after me. Take this ring, Joe,
Take this ring, Joe,
and wear it with pride.
and wear it with pride.
You are the love of my life.
You are the love of my life.
Slide it.
And go on now.
Keep going now. It's all good. Okay, could you please hand Joe Trevor's wedding band? Thanks, Chris. Joe, whilst placing the ring on Trevor's finger, please repeat after me. Take this ring, Trevor,
Take this ring, Trevor,
and wear it with pride.
and wear it with pride. You are the love of my life.
Love, trust and forgiveness are the foundations of marriage. In a marriage, many days will bring happiness while other days may be sad. But together, two hearts can overcome anything. In marriage, all of the moments won't be exciting or romantic, and sometimes worry and anxiety can be overwhelming. But together, two hearts that accept will find comfort together. It's inspiring in each other a dream or a feeling and having faith in each other and not giving up, even when all the odds say to quit. It's allowing each other to be vulnerable, to be himself or herself, even when the opinions or thoughts aren't in total agreement or exactly what you'd like them to be. Life is for living and exploration is definitely part of the process. Discover life together, the ups and downs, and embrace the feeling even if it all doesn't go as planned. It's impossible to know what will happen next, so trust that each twist and turn will be a new adventure to the biography of your lives. Today is definitely a gift, so enjoy the adventure. Little ones are funny. Okay. Yep. Now, before I pronounce Trevor and Joe husband and wife, there's just something very, very special that needs to be addressed. I'd now like to call forward Trevor's mum, and I'd like to call forward Joe's mum. Ladies, please step forward. To join your children.
I need tissue for my nose.
Me too.
Ladies, standing before you are your children. Trevor and Joe wanted to acknowledge you and to say thank you so much. How are we going, Leslie? We're right. Joe, where are you? What are you doing? Are we good? Okay. They wanted to call you up to acknowledge you and to say thank you so much for being the wonderful mums that you have been. Thanks for loving, guiding and nurturing these two beautiful people to this very point in time. They truly do appreciate everything that you've done for them. Please kiss and hug them just as you did when they entered the world and give them your blessing for their lives together as husband and wife. Yeah, good grief, God. John Lennon once said, "A dream you dream alone is only a dream, but a dream that you dream together, now that is reality. And that new reality starts now." May each day you share be as precious to you as the very first day in love. May you always see and encourage the best in each other. May the challenges life brings your way make your marriage even stronger. And may you always be each other's best friend and greatest love. And it is with great pleasure that I now officially pronounce you husband and wife. Trevor. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. Yay. As you set forth on this new journey as husband and wife, I wish you all the love and happiness in the world. May your journey together be a beautiful experience of wonderful adventures and magical moments that create the colourful tapestry of life. Family and friends, I now ask you to be upstanding, as it is with great pleasure that I formally introduce to you the newly married Mr. and Mrs. Trevor and Joe Butler. Please put your hands together. Thank you. Take it away, husband.
What do we do? Where are we going?
Walk up the aisle, bridal party. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to join the happy couple.
I came as a surprise when I got a phone call one afternoon and Lindsay said, "You've got to come home, Trevor's here." I said, "You tell Trevor I go to the hotel on a Friday afternoon. I don't need to be interrupted." But of course I said, "Well, I'm coming right home." Lindsay said, "You come home." So I said, "Yes, I'll be right there." Trevor brought out one of his beautiful beers. Talked about nothing for half an hour. Talked about his accommodation, the food that he ate, the entertainment they had out there in the mines. I'm not going to go into that one. He might tell you that one. Finally, he said to me, "I'd like to give your daughter a ring." What do I say? "My phone's over there, Trevor. If you're that tight, you go and use my phone." He said, no, engagement ring, ring. Then he says to me, "I've had it for 14 months. So what do you think I say? "Go away, Trevor. I think you need to give it a bit more thought." Yeah. No, you're a good boy, Trevor. I like you. Yeah.
Then he found this gorgeous girl, and now he got married, and now we're all here and enjoying ourselves to celebrate this. And I'm so proud also of Trevor as well, because he came from that little boy up to there, and he built a little castle where he got his princess in there. And he did something in his life, you know, and I think he came a long, long way very, very well. And now he's got someone on his side to continue this journey to even bigger tasks, or even be happy with what you have and what you are, you know. And I think that is absolutely beautiful.
Next in line is Matron of Honour and the mother of the beautiful flower girl Tiani today. Round of applause just for her, I think.
Thank you. So, when I met Joe, we didn't hit it off to a very good start, did we? But now, over time, we've grown and we are the bestest friends ever. I couldn't even ask for a better friend.
So basically, wrapping all this up, now they're together for a long time, and I can't think of a single couple that are perfect for each other. She brings out the best in him, and in fact, I think she's made him a better person. And on behalf of humanity, I'd like to thank you for that, Joe. And for everyone, I would just like to raise your glasses to Joe and Trev. And all the best in the future. You guys are perfect. Thank you so much.